Hello guys, today we're talking everything wicked. Let's go.
Fellow Ozians, the Wicked Witch of the West is dead.
Don't let her get away!
Let me tell you the whole story. Our paths did cross. At school. Oh, you're green. I am. Together we're unlimited. She had her secrets. Absolutely remarkable. There is no fight we cannot win. Just you and I, defying gravity.
Why is it you're always causing some sort of commotion?
I don't cause commotions, I am one. Some of us are just different.
Listen to me. You can do anything. I know.
All aboard the Emerald City!
Just follow the road.
It's gonna be direct to me. The best way to bring folks together is to give them a real good enemy.
This wicked witch.
Don't be afraid. It's the wizard who should be afraid of me.
The wizard that there is or was is ever gonna bring me
We are all unlimited. Welcome back, guys. I am back from watching Wicked, and as you can tell, I am on Elphaba's side. Yes, I am an Elphaba stand. I have watched the Broadway production of Wicked. I fell in love with the story of two friends at odds with each other, both thinking they are doing something good. And I'll leave it at that, because it's mostly about part 2 of Wicked, and we will talk more about that when the story unfolds, when it comes out. But I want to talk about Wicked part 1.
Are people born wicked? Or do they have wickedness thrust upon them?
This review will have spoilers to the film, so I'm giving you 5 seconds to vacate. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I am in love with the performance Cynthia Erivo gave at the end with Defying Gravity. I felt that hurt that she has of losing her only friend. But I'm jumping ahead. We start off in beautiful Munchkinland with Galinda on her beautiful bubble. Ariana Grande does an excellent job portraying Chinna Broadway performances. I fell in love with her kookiness she gave. She brought to the character of Galinda. Galinda, my bad, sorry. Tongue-tied. Galinda, Ariana Grande, recounts the tale of Elphaba when she was just a child. I still hate Elphaba's father. I mean, I get it. Like, having resentment because of what happened with your wife and stuff. But don't take it out on the child. Come on, that's mean. I wanted the dad to die. I don't know why, but I really want Elphaba's father to to like not live anymore. But as you can see, the power is growing inside me as well with the I don't know if you guys can see, it's like magical sparks. So hopefully, I'm sorry if you guys can hear the background. I have nosy, loud neighbors. But like I was saying, she recounts Elphaba's life. Elphaba's life is pretty shitty, and I just want to give her a big old hug. Nessa has always been a crybaby, as you can tell through the flashbacks. I can't say anymore, but pretty much Nessa wants to be her own sort of being. She is in a wheelchair, but that she doesn't want that to define her. She wants to be self-independent, as you can see when she pushes Elphaba, but then again, not in the correct way. You know, she's pushing her sister away, and all her sister wants is, you know, someone there for her. But Nessa doesn't really do that for her in this film. So I'm a little mad at Nessa. I'm a little mad at Bach. Yes, Bach, played by SpongeBob SquarePants himself. He does an excellent job in the role. I really hate him. I was like, Bach. He really showcases his acting skills. Playing a guy that's tricking a girl into dating him just to get with a girl that doesn't know you exist. But in real life, not to be beat or anything, but as a tangent for the real world, SpongeBob SquarePants' wife, this is literally, you're literally playing Nessa. I don't know how to say this. If I was her, I would never go back to that man, and I would take him for all the money he has. I'm on the side of SpongeBob SquarePants' wife. As you can see, I'm not even saying his name. I'm just saying SpongeBob SquarePants because I'm not giving him the satisfaction. But he plays an excellent Bach in this. Very believable. I wonder why. Can't wait to see him in Wicked Part 2. The Prince, very lovely guy. He does not look like he's in college, though. He looks like he should be one of the professors. But I digress. He has a lovely singing voice. And I can feel the chemistry, not between him and Galinda, but between him and Cynthia Erivo's character. I'm always just going to say Cynthia Erivo because she is amazing. Just love it. But I'm getting sidetracked. Sorry, guys. Little tangents. Like I was saying, they show up. In this film, it's more of Elphaba not enrolling. She's not just enrolling. She's just dropping off her sister and making sure everything is nice and neat for her. She was supposed to leave with her father, but her father insisted that she stay. So, like I was saying, something happens inside of the quad with Elphaba, and I don't remember the teacher's name, but she was pushing Nessa, and Elphaba stops the wheelchair and flings it into the air. Not flinging it, but like pretty much levitating her sister in the air with a whole bunch of stuff.
That was you who made all that happen. How did you do it?
I don't know. I've never known.
You. Come with me.
Of course.
Not you. You. You're the one the wizard has been waiting for.
Madame Morrible comes out of nowhere and says it was all her, and decides, you know what, Elphaba, you get to go to this school. Things happen. Galinda accidentally, trying to get Madame Morrible's attention, accidentally volunteers her room for Elphaba to live in. Shenanigans happen. They both loathe each other. Everybody in the school hates Elphaba and is on Galinda's side. Pretty much everyone picks on Elphaba, but, side aggression, things like that, like, just mean glares, so evil, I tell you, if I was Elphaba in that situation, everyone's getting turned into a chicken. I can't control it. Turn into a chicken. But, self-tangent. Things happen in the school. Dr. Dillerman, the goat man, gets taken away. The prince comes to the school, pretty much falls head over heels for Galinda, and then switches over to the green girl, the soft brooding green girl who loves animals. How can the prince not fall in love with her? After that, she gets invited to the Emerald City after months and months of working with Madame Horrible. She realizes that the wizard isn't who he is, and pretty much the wizard makes her public enemy number one, and she flies away. But that's pretty much just a synopsis, pretty much just a small little snippet. Let me tell you my favorite parts of the films, guys. Like I was saying, we're going to start off from my least favorite to my favorite part of the film. My least favorite parts of the film, I'm not going to say it ruined it for me, but pretty much some of the songs were a little too slow for my liking. I feel like there should have been a little more oomph. But two of my favorite songs is Popular, the Defying Gravity song, and The Wizard and I. For some weird reason, that I love Cynthia Erivo's voice in The Wizard and I. Amazing. And it's not really called Loathing. I believe it's called What Is This Feeling, I believe. That is also one of my favorites as well. I think my least favorite would probably be Prince Fiero's song. It was upbeat for me, but it didn't resonate, I guess, with me. It was fun while they're in the library singing, dancing. It just felt off. I don't know why. I don't know why it felt off, but it just felt off to me. That was my least favorite of the songs. Other than that, Dr. Dillerman, I feel bad for him and the other animals. One of my favorite parts of the film. I feel so bad for them. I can't say what happens to them because that's a spoiler from part 2. But I'll just leave it at that. Dr. Dillerman, one of my favorites. I felt very bad for him when he got taken away by the Oz Troopers. It was so sad. I teared up a bit. And you could just see it in Elphaba's face and her voice when they brought in that lion. You can feel that she wanted to save it. And save it she does by putting everybody asleep. She said, bye-bye, get knocked out. And Fiera goes with her and they fall in love. Well, I can't say in love, but, they got alone time. And then they said to each other, you know what? They didn't say it to each other, but they felt it. They said, you know what? You might be the one for me. And I felt more chemistry between Fiero and Elphaba than I did with Fiero and... I can't believe I'm saying this. Ariana Grande. Galinda. I felt she had least amount of least amount of chemistry with the prince, but I can definitely feel the chemistry between the prince and Elphaba, and I just enjoy it. And now to my favorite parts of the movie. Those were my least favorite, I know, which means a whole lot of fantastical parts. My first favorite scene is the transformation of the flying monkey. I felt very bad for Elphaba. You can see it in her eyes again. How terrible she felt mutating that monkey. I feel like the wizard wasn't saying the truth about the monkey wanting wings and tricked Elphaba. Again, you can see it because wizard wanted spies for his kingdom. Wow, what a monster, But it was just sad. Hopefully the monkeys will I can't say what will happen with monkeys because everything's a spoiler for part 2. I really wish part 2 would come out so we could talk more about this, but I'll probably make another video about part 2, about my thoughts about what they might be showing in part 2 and what they might have for the ending. I'm not quite sure since they did, relatively small changes from the actual Broadway play to the film, so I'm not quite sure how the ending will go. But for the ending, my all-time favorite ending of, I think, Defying Gravity ever, just because of they really they really pulled out the money for that CGI effect and the flying, because that shit looked magnificent. They said, let me put all the money towards Defying Gravity, and that's what they did. I loved it so much. You could, again, both Cynthia Erivo and Ariana Grande did a fantastic job singing in Defying Gravity, and you can just feel the hurt in Cynthia Erivo's voice as she's singing. Sorry, just remembering, and I'm too stunned to speak. Just remembering makes it too stunned for me to speak. It's so crazy. Oh, goodness. I want to see it again. Just Defying Gravity, because, goodness gracious. On that note, I'm pretty sure I don't know where this is going or how this is going. Pretty sure I'm everywhere with this review of Wicked, but this is my review, so I don't really care. What would I rate the film? As a person that loves Broadway musicals, I would rate this film a 10 out of 10. I feel like this is one of my favorite Broadway adaptations ever. Ever. I'm talking to you cats. Oh my god. I want to burn... There's not enough alcohol to burn Cats out of my mind. The movie Cats, I mean. If a skeleton could cry, I cried in Cats. Disgusting movie. Puh. Puh, Cats, puh. But Wicked is not Cats, and thank God it is not. Wicked, for us, I would say for just a regular moviegoer, I would say probably a 9 out of 10. If you do not like musicals, I do not recommend this film at all. I know that some of the marketing showed the music, but pretty much if you don't know this is a musical, you're living under a rock at this point. If you don't like musicals, don't see this film. You're gonna hate it. On that note, if you love musicals like me and you can't wait for part 2, then you definitely know this is giving a 10 out of 10 like I said prior. So be wary with that. For a children's film, since, this is kind of technically a children's film, not really. I feel like there's scary parts to the film, but not that much. For a children's film, I doubt the children will pay attention. For a children's film, I'll probably give it maybe a 5 out of 10. I don't think children will relatively pay attention to the film. I would say maybe teenagers, roughly around the age of 12 to 13, and upwards would probably like the film. Any younger than that, they're definitely not going to like the film. People ranging from the 30s and up, do I think they'll like the film? Depending. For males, you might like the film just because Ariana Grande is in it. I love the film because Cynthia Erivo's in it. She's a fantastic singer. I love her. On that note, for males, I'm pretty sure, for me as a male, I'll give it a 10 out of 10, but realistically looking at, not the spectacle. Hey guys, sorry the rest of the video, for some weird reason, crapped out at the end. Like I was saying, I think for realistically, men, 7 out of 10. For females, I really feel females will give this a 10 out of 10. Anywhere between the adults upper range, between 30 and up, I would say would probably like this film as well. Any person that loves Broadway will love this film. I will definitely be getting this film as soon as it hits DVD. I can't wait. I'm just so excited. I can't wait to watch it again. But on that note, I'll leave it off to you guys. What was your favorite part of the film? Leave it in the comments down below. I want to talk more about it. Also hit me up on Disney Night Owl on my Instagram as well. See you guys later, and bye. And sorry again for the mishap.
videos, am I right? Bye, guys.